So it's American Idol season 24 in the year 2026. And Jordan is one of the top 5, as he very well should be. And he sings one of the most beautiful pop ballads of the last 3 decades. Yes! I love him so much. Cool voice, again connected, but much more breath flowing.
Don't want a mic stand just hanging around.
I keep me where the light is.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel, especially if this is your first time. Please consider subscribing. It takes a second. It's free of charge, and it really helps us out. So, Jordan has become my favorite. I'm just going to say it. When choosing a favorite in a competition like this, for me, it's slightly different, I think, maybe, than to most viewing public, most members of the viewing public. Because most people vote for who they connect to and who they just like subjectively, who they like as a person, the vibe they give off, how they behave, also how they sing. But of course, for me, as somebody who works with voices full time, I listen also to the musicality, I listen to the song choice, I listen to the key that a song is in. I look at the stagecraft, like how well do they use the space for the song. I listen to technical expertise. If somebody sings so beautifully and it just wows you, it almost always has a lot to do with how good their vocal technique is. And that's why I'm here. That's why I analyze these singers. Not to be critical, but to try and find things that, why is it? What is the reason why it sounds the way it does? Right, so Jordan, in the top 5, they had to sing a Taylor Swift song, and then a song from a Californian artist. So he sings this incredible song, I Can't Make You Love Me If You Don't, by Bonnie Raitt. So far in the competition, it didn't really matter what round it was. I mean, there were a few rounds where Jordan literally had to learn a song that he's never heard before and then perform it. It's not the only one, but being a church guy, a worship singer, I have many friends who are worship leaders, and many of them hardly listen to anything other than worship music. So that's the case with him, it seems. So he can learn a song quickly and then sing it so well. So well. Like change it up a little bit so that it becomes like his version of the song without damaging the original song's intention. So when I heard he was going to sing this incredibly beautiful song, in my gut, I just knew it was going to be incredible. That vocal, like technically as well as the color, the tone of his voice, his ability to connect, I thought it was going to be amazing. And let's see if it was.
Turn down the lights, turn down the bed, turn down these voices inside my head. Lay down with me.
I like that chord.
Tell me no lies. Just hold me close. Don't patronize. Don't patronize.
Whew. So before he hits the chorus, I just love that jazz chord in an unexpected place. That's not part of the original chord progression. These musicians, the guys who play in the band, guys and girls, the backing vocalists on this show, are just absolutely incredible. If you just think about the amount of music that they have to arrange, then learn a new arrangement, and then perform it on a world-class level, it's really quite incredible. But how beautiful this opening, right? Very simple. That song is simple. It doesn't ask for a lot in terms of arrangement, like musical instruments and stuff. it's a song, one of those songs where clearly it's all about the voice, and you hear the voice very well because it's so exposed, because there's not a lot happening, right? So that's the same case here. But the way he alters the melody slightly, that's how you make a song, a well-known song, your own, is you change little things. You change the phrasing, for instance, like where do you take a breath? You take your breaths in unexpected places, not just for breathing's sake, but for phrasing. So you might breathe in between two words that normally would be part of one line. And or you change up the melody without destroying, like I said in the intro, without destroying the original beauty of the song and the melody. And he did that so incredibly well in this opening. I mean, it feels like you can hear a pin drop in that room. There's no sound because it's just captivating.
'Cause I can't make you love me if you don't. And you can't make your heart feel something it won't. Here in the dark, in these 5 hours, I will lay down my heart and feel the power, but you won't. No, you won't, 'cause I can't make you love me. Oh, if you don't. See, I can't make you love me. Oh, if you don't. If you don't.
What the heck? Yeah, seriously, man. Come on. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about that, except that the skill on display, the artistry on display, the ability to captivate me as a listener, it's just incredible. It's just of such a high level. And then also what I have found with Jordan is it's like you never know what he's going to do in the next line. Sometimes there's a very expected, or let's say typical kind of build in a song, and some songs are just like that. Like Find Me Somebody to Love, that he sang a few weeks ago by Queen. That song has a very natural build. You know, there are places where it can't be anything other than big and high and loud and whatever. But oftentimes he just chooses to do something in the next line that you didn't expect. But it's not just for the sake of being different. Your choices, I always coach my singers and I say, the choices you make in every phrase that you sing, and in some phrases with every word, how you choose to sing a certain word, those choices must serve the music. It must make the messaging of the song come across even stronger. Don't just be funky for the sake of it. And that's what Jordan displays so well. I would love to hear what you think. What you thought of this performance. What you think of Jordan in general as a contestant or a hopeful on this season. Do you love him as a singer? Do you love him as a person? Are you going to vote for him? Is he your favorite? I would love to hear from you. Please do leave a comment. And I really am grateful for the fact that you spent the time with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Give the video a like if you did. And until next time, I want you to remember that your voice matters.